Hi, Jana. I'm going to give you a little bit of an explanation in regards to informative strategies. So, in front of you, you will see that I have explained to you what the strategies kind of like. Give me a second. I'm trying to do a screen share here. Give me a second here. That will be more helpful for you. All right. So here we go. Um, All right, here we go. So this is what you should be looking at. So there, as I mentioned, there are five different kinds of strategy: definition, description, narration, demonstration, and explanation. So these are all five strategies, and I will explain it to you one by one. And at the bottom, you'll see there's a link here. I want you to watch this link. It's a small little interview between Charlie Rose and Jeff Bezos, and it's a small segment from the 60-minute documentary. Okay, so you will see if you once you it's just about a 14-minute link, and once you watch this, you'll see that all of these five strategies have been used. Okay, now I'm not going to kind of spell it out for you and tell you. I want you to understand how once you watch the documentary, you can just ask yourself, okay, how does if this is an informative speech about the company Amazon, how has definition been used as a strategy? I'll do a few for you, but then once you watch it, I think you should be able to do it for yourself. All right. So the five strategies are definition, description, narration, demonstration, and explanation. So here we go with the first strategy, which is definition. So in this strategy, you will, let's say you do a speech on um, uh, I'm just thinking about maybe, let's say, a speech on Amazon, okay, the company Amazon. All right. Or maybe I'll give you another example. Maybe the company, that now the new company, which is, it was always known as Twitter, now it's X. So, how would you, if you're talking about this social media company, how would you define? Okay, what is the definition? Does this word have a definition? Or Facebook, or if it's if it is let's say uh, uh, you're trying to define a concept within your speech, how are you defining it? So basically, are you using definition as an informative strategy in your speech? Okay, so definitions are usually when the concept needs to be explained, not explained, like the explanation and definition is a little different, but definition is, what does it mean? All right, think about definition as what does it mean? All right, so have you used that strategy within your speech? So you'll see in the Jeff Bezos the this link that I have meant kind of attached it here, you'll see definition has been used as an informative strategy. He has defined Amazon, the company. What does Amazon mean? All right. Then description. Description is another strategy, is when you have to provide, a description of what is happening. For example, how did you feel, or what does the concept make you feel? Or if you're actually describing a scene to us, or is describing a location, it could be, you're talking in informative speech, you're talking about this maybe a new airport that needs to be built. All right, so describe the airport for me. So what kind of, you typically have adjectives. You're using adjectives. You're telling us what material the object is. If, let's say, you're talking about a object, then that's the informative speech. Then tell us, what material is the object made up of? What shape is it? What color? All these are descriptive strategies. You'll see that descriptive strategy has also been used in this particular link that I have sent you. They have Jeff Bezos also uses description as an informative strategy. Narrative strategy, the third strategy here. Then this kind of strategy, you can use that to do a little bit of storytelling. All right, let's say if I have to talk to you about the concept of globalization. All right, so then I will probably talk to you about, I first understood globalization when I moved from my country where I was born and raised to a different country. Okay, so that made me, and what my whole journey, okay, that would make me from local to global. All right, So I could use that. My whole journey from a country where I was born, I was raised, and then I moved to a different country, and that whole experience for me was a good way to explain somebody, or to do a little bit of story about what globalization could mean. So when you're using storytelling as a strategy to inform your readers, so you'll see very, very clearly Jeff Bezos does that in this link. He's no longer the CEO right now of Amazon, but at that point he was, and company still has a very strong run in the market. And you'll see that he used narration. He talks about how um, how what he did, what did he do, how did the business start, what were the first few things that he did, right? So usually it'll have some when you're doing storytelling within your speech to kind of explain as an informative strategy, it'll have characters. Maybe there'll be a little bit of hope, there'll be a little bit of disbelief, there'll be a little bit of satisfaction, some of the things that you did in your first speech. So that can be used as a strategy. Demonstration strategy is more of a procedure. Okay, so if you tell me these are the steps that you have to do, or in order to understand the concepts, you have to understand that this is how the concept develops. It has, in the early phase this happens, in the middle phase this happens, in the later phase this happens. Or let's say, like, you do a speech on how potato chips are made, or how to fight fires on a submarine. These are more of step-by-step applications, so that's demonstration for you. It's a really, really strong informative strategy, and you need to hold the attention of the audience through the strategy. Explanation is when you just like you'll find this explanation and description kind of overlap quite a bit. Uh, but then you'll see that explanation goes into it and goes into more of description. Okay, it gets into the why. Okay, so explanation, it goes, let's say you need to tell us anything about why this is happening. So you have to explain it, right? So more of reports, current historical events, policies. Why is this policy helpful for the company? Or why is these stats? Why are the numbers important for us to know? So that's more of explanation. All right. So these are the 5 strategies that you need to understand first. And you don't have to have all 5 strategies within the speech. As I mentioned, if you could show me 3, how within the 5-minute, 6-minute speech that you have, you got to show me how you're using any 3 of these strategies really well. If you can show me 5, more power to you, but I'm just expecting 3. Okay. So again, watch this link here. I think I may have queued it for you. Let me just see. Maybe not. Let me see here. Did I queue it? No, I didn't queue it, but you can just go to that link and and then you can see what needs to be done there. Uh, that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Um, if you have any questions, please let me know. But I hope that you go through first. This is the way you need to do it. Go through that link. All right. Do a quick read of the 5 strategies that I've sent you. Then go through that link. It'll take you only 14 to 15 minutes to see that link. And then you'll see, oh, wow, all of these 5 strategies has been used so well in this interview. And that kind of will help you to understand how these concepts have been applied. And hopefully you'll be able to take 3 of these strategies and use it within your informative speech. Hope that helps. Thank you.